Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode 11, I think this is, of the podcast. Welcome. As you can see and as you can hear, it's only me to start off with. Basically, what I wanted to do is something a little bit different. At the start of this podcast, I wanted to clarify what happened over Twitter over the weekend. Ignore the hair. I'm going to go put a hat on. When there's cuts afterwards, you'll see me with a hat on. So I would like to clarify a statement that got read or a video that got sent to us. I'm not going to name the person because you guys will be able to find it, and it was an interaction that we had over the weekend. Basically, this person said to us that due to the way that we do our podcast and the way that we talk to people and the way that we talk about other people, we could be coming across as hurtful, as someone that could be leading to someone, and as he put it, kill themselves due to their mental health state. And there could be a issue with them going forward and they may not like it. What I would like to address is a number of statements regarding that. One, we have told ourselves from the beginning we are not going to be professional. This is a podcast just to sit around, have a laugh, have a joke, and just damn right, just have a chat. We have professional guests on, our style will change. When Courtney came on the first time and the second time, and there was questions, we changed our style just so that we can get as much information. And when we had Will and when we had Adam on, we changed our style so we can have a little bit, you guys can have a little bit more understanding of what goes on. When it's just us sitting back and relax and we're talking and debating and doing stuff, we're just going to be ourselves. We're not going to be anything else. This podcast is not about being professional. We're not here to be the most professional podcast that there is. We are here just to have a laugh. That's it. If people get offended by anything we say, if people get hurt by anything we do, if there's people that don't like what we do, there are two steps you can do to this. One, you could come and DM me and tell me what you didn't like, and we can talk about this instead of putting it in public. Or two, you could just don't listen to the podcast. We're not forcing you to listen. We don't expect you to listen. We do this because, one, the love for the football club. Two, the love of just me talking and the Ryan having fun. And three, I just really enjoy sitting down, having a laugh. So if there is any problems or if you have any issues, I said this on Twitter the other night and I will say this again. If people are experiencing any mental issues or if people are experiencing anything that's going on at home that they do not like, please DM me and we can talk. I am here to talk. I've been through mental health. I understand majority of it. And I can just sit there and I can listen. I will put on a call like this and you can just tell me what you're feeling. There's also lots of charities and lots of mental health campaigns out there that are around that people will be able to help you with. And there are also people that are available that I have put on my Twitter that will be there for you day and night and if there's anything that goes on. And thirdly, if there is a problem you have or there is anything that you need, please DM me. My DMs are always open. I'm happy to talk to anyone unless you're being a numpty. And that is it. But please, please enjoy the rest of this podcast. This podcast is going to be fun. Ryan is going to jump on in the next couple, for me, in a minute. For you guys, in the next few seconds. He will be jumping on with Courtney, and we will be doing. Courtney doesn't have any news. All the stuff he has, he's put on Twitter. So Courtney's just coming on today just to have a bit of fun. And today we are going to be doing the greatest Premier League winners team of all time. Not by team, by players, and we're going to build a team around it. And I hope you enjoy. And welcome back. As you can see now, we are gathered. It's not even the right word. We are here with two beauties, with Ryan, and I tell you what, he gets better looking every time we see him, doesn't he? Look at him. I haven't seen him last week, so I had my miss of a week's dose of Courtney, but he is back today. As I said before, he hasn't got any news, so shush. So he will be on Twitter, and if you've got any news or anything, don't listen to Jonathan Lowe. Just listen to Courtney. He makes more sense. No, he's not going to say anything to that. Okay, fair enough. He's keeping quiet. Fair enough. So today we are now going to be creating the greatest Premier League team of all time. the team that you can pick are Premier League winners. They have to have won the Premier League. The formation we have is a 4-3-3 with a central defensive midfielder. Like we did last time, we're going to do a little bit different. I'm going to go first, then Ryan, then Courtney, and we're just going to go round in a circle like that. We might do managers at the end because I already know my one. I've already written him down. So we might do managers at the end, but we will see how time goes and how we all get going on this. So let's get cracking. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Right. I'm going to go first. I'm so excited for this. Right. So I already have picked my team before, knowing that you lot won't pick this because there are some gems that have won Premier League that you win. So the Premier League goalkeeper, there's a lot that we could pick from. Let's go through them. We've got De Gea, I think could be one of them. Got Schmeichel, Alisson this year, Ederson. But for me, the greatest goalkeeper that has ever won the Premier League medal is the goalkeeper for the Liverpool team this season, Adrian. And by the goalkeeper choice, you can see where I'm going to go with my team. So I'm going with Adrian. Ryan.
So, yeah, there's a couple of actual good goalkeepers that have won the Premier League. You don't really need to name them because we all know who they are. So I'm going to take David Seaman.
Oh, good one. We all know who he's going to go for. So
there's only one answer to the question. I've never seen a goalkeeper come even close to him.
Fabian Barthez.
Well, he got close to him on Sunday. Yeah, no, Schmeichel for me, 100%.
Oh, the Leicester goalkeeper.
Kasper Schmeichel.
Yeah. No, Schmeichel Senior.
Right.
So the rules are as well. I didn't say this. I said this to the two of them before. The rules are you can only pick two players from the same team in the same squad that won that's it. Because I know Mr. Friday had a plan of where he was going to go with it, but I scuppered it. So next position. I'm going to go right back. We're going to make it nice and just do the defense so everyone can follow along. So right back. We've had some greats like Gary Neville. Who was the right back? Was it Lauren? That was the right back at Arsenal in the Invincible season.
Yeah.
But there's only got to be one. The greatest right back that's ever won a Premier League medal.
It's
Danny Simpson. Danny Simpson.
Who I was going to take, but...
Danny Simpson, greatest right back. And Mr. Lover himself. He's in my team. I've just seen my next centre back. It just made me laugh.
So, just because I don't want to take Lauren because 2 per era, I'm going to have to take Neville.
Oh, the disrespect to Mr. Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, go on then. Who are you choosing as the right back for yourself then?
Well, I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna have to. It's gonna have to be Trent.
He's picked a Scouse. He's picked a Scouse.
It pains me to say it, but
you sure it's not? We can't have him yet because he hasn't won the title. But Wan-Bissaka did well last night, didn't he?
Basically, he's just said that Trent Alexander-Arnold is the best right back to ever win the Premier League.
I couldn't pick Neville.
But before we carry on, I saw you tweeting about the game last night. So we record this on a Monday. So last night was Man United versus Seville. For once, I actually cheered for United. What happened?
Well, I don't know because I fell asleep at half time. So I woke up and it was 2-1. So I actually have no idea.
So I think for the second goal, there was a bit of a misunderstanding between...
I've seen it back in the highlights. Yeah, it looked like Lindelof. Yeah, his body shape was all wrong and lost his man. And you get punished by these sorts of teams if you don't keep the focus.
Do you not think as well? I don't know what you two think, but do you not think the one-legged tie is?
I prefer it.
Yes and no. Yes, I prefer it because it's bringing us surprises. But then at the same time, we've got teams, and no disrespect to them, like Lyon, about Seville, Leipzig. That I wouldn't hold against them. They're my tip to win it, the Champions League. Just to say, I absolutely love Leipzig. But do you think the one-legged tie is good, or do you think it's hindering teams?
I think in the current climate it's good, but I think back in normal times, especially for competitions like the Europa League, where you have these relatively small sides, to begrudge them the chance to go and play at Old Trafford or something. That's something that they may never be able to do again. But certainly, I think in the current climate, you don't need to have two legs because the idea is a home and away advantage, but there is no home advantage because you haven't got any fans in the stadium, so it's almost pointless. So yeah, for now I'd say stick with it, but I think when things go back to normal, change it back.
One thing that I do not like one bit is the away goals rule that comes in after extra time. Because that's how Arsenal got knocked out of against Olympiacos.
Oh.
It finished 2-2, but they scored two away goals after extra time, which it's not fair because then one team's had an extra half an hour to score 2 more away goals. I think Liverpool almost went out in the same way, but they just conceded too many.
But so before we carry on and go back, next up is the Champions League. So we've got Leipzig versus PSG, and we've got Lyon versus Bayern Munich. Who is your winners? Who do you two think is going to win the Champions League?
Bayern, 100%.
Bayern as well. I think it will be a Bayern-Leipzig final though.
I hope Leipzig do it, just because it will annoy a lot of people, because they've only got 11-year history. They've only been around for 11 years. And just for them just to turn up, rack up and win it, I think it will. So I think the Europa League is tonight. It's Inter Milan versus Shakhtar Donetsk. And I think the winner of that will play Seville in the final. Who do you think is going to win between Inter and Shakhtar?
Inter.
Yeah,
I really hope
Inter
so. I really want Lukaku to win it. And who do you think?
It's his team made up of Man United rejects, isn't it? But
at the moment, it is, isn't it? And they're doing it too. And they got Victor Moses in there as well, just to shove him in. Who do you think is going to win the Europa League?
Inter.
Yeah,
I think Seville.
Ooh.
No.
I think
They love
the
competition, don't they?
Yeah.
I think it'll be Inter. I hope it's Inter because I like Conte. I don't think Chelsea gave him a good enough thing, and I like Lukaku. I don't know why, but yeah. So let's carry on. So now we've got centre back. I am going for a player. I think the invincible season for Arsenal was the 02-03 season, wasn't it? The invincible season. So I'm going for one of the players from the invincible season. You've got Tony Adams, Martin Keown. But I'm going for a bloke that just got snuck in to win a medal, which is Pascal Sigon.
I had a feeling it was going to be.
I didn't even realise he had a medal until I Googled it earlier. Go on then, Ryan.
I've been going first, so I'll let Courtney go first this time.
So I know who I want to say, but I don't want to use too many players.
It's from one era though, so you've got 99 with Schmeichel. You could go for 2012.
You can have as many Man United players as you want, but you just can't have it in the same year.
I know, but this guy played in the same year. That's the problem.
I know who you're thinking as well.
Yeah, for the Reading fans, it has to be Amsterdam.
Oh, 2 bold players been picked here. Are you going to keep on the trend here and pick the third bold player?
Vincent Kompany.
He is. Boldness carries on. All right, then. So I'm going to switch it up a little bit as well. Ryan, I want you to pick your next centre-back.
Thinking the same era, maybe Martin Di Michaelis, but I think it's probably your pick.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
Not that
there's only one person. It has to be Van Dijk.
Ooh. Go on then, Mr. Friday. I'll let you choose next.
Again, I need to be careful with my eras. No, I'll switch it up. I won't pick it. Actually,
remember Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, Man United, Blackburn, have all, and Leicester have all won the league.
Where's Morgan?
Again, I don't want to pick him, but based on the fact that I'm going to have to pick other players, I'm going to say John Terry.
Oh, that's a good one.
I really thought you was going to go with Vidic.
I was.
Okay, so you lot are named, I think, very good. I'm not saying this guy, he even said it himself that he is world class. Dejan Lovren.
I knew it.
Dejan Lovren. What a man. He's now off to Zenit. He's left Liverpool and gone to Zenit. Good luck with that. But yeah, so he's off to Russia. So now we've got left back. I love my pick. So I'm not going to pick mine yet. I'm going to, Mr. Friday, pick who's the greatest left back to win the Premier League medal. I think there's only one choice here.
Does it have to be the same era or the same year of winning the? See, so I was going to say Dennis Irwin, but I think because
You can have him. I forgot about him. Not gonna lie. That's a good. He was a quality player.
He was a quality player.
Got Ashley Cole.
Yeah, that was my second pick.
Andrew Robertson. Who played left back for City? Gal Clichy.
Patrice Evra.
Yeah, that was the other one. No, I'm gonna go Urban. I'm gonna stick with that one.
Good. Right, go on, Ryan. Left back for you.
It's got to be Cashley.
I think he'll be up there with anyone's.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It was between him and Evra for me.
You will see the theme of my team, but Ashley Cole for me is probably the greatest left back England have ever had. I think that's no doubt, and I think he's one of the greatest left back in the world. I think at his peak. My left back is a Man United player. I don't know how he won a medal, but he won a medal. Kieran Richardson. He won a.
I thought it was going to be Alexander Butner because he won one as well.
Oh, I forgot about him. No. Yeah, he won a Man United medal in the 06-07 season, apparently. So, yes. Quite happy with my pick. So, CDM. I'm going to go first. I'm going to go first on this one because if you want to pick him, that's why I'm going first. It is the guy that got the weirdest transfer, and I don't know how we ended up there. Jack Rodwell. How did he win a Premier League? Did anyone watch that Sunderland Till I Die?
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
Oh, he made himself look like a right douche, didn't he?
How was he back in the Premier League though?
Is he? He's not though. Is he still?
No, he signed for Sheffield United, didn't he, in January? Yeah. I don't know if he's still there, but
you lot carry on. I'm going to Google. Right, Ryan, you pick your CDM.
I'm thinking Vieira, but then I've already got Seaman.
I bet you have.
So I can't go with Vieira. So for that reason, Roy Keane.
Oh! I just realised who you picked. Oh, go on then, Mr. Friday.
Does that mean I can't have him as well?
Nope.
I probably should try and mix it up though.
He's been released by Sheffield United.
He has been.
Yeah.
Has he signed for anyone since he's been released?
I need to pick my sort of years and eras right because I've had Irwin, I've had Stam and Schmeichel from the '99 team.
Mm-hmm. You could have did Matic win it with you? No.
No.
Who plays CDM? Or centre mid?
Again, I don't want to pick him, but I'm going to pick him. Claude Makelele.
Oh, he was a player. He loved a tackle.
You might need to Google it, but I'm 99% confident he won it under Jose.
I'm pretty sure he did.
I can't remember the year.
I'll carry on. So next one is centre mid. Mr. Friday, you pick your first centre mid.
The greatest player to grace the Premier League. Paul Scholes.
A great player. Arsehole of a pundit.
Yeah, and I'm going with the 2012 era Paul Scholes as well. Just so
I'll put in brackets 2012.
So Claude Makelele did win a Premier League title in the 2004-2005 season, helping Chelsea win the title with 95 points. So,
right. Is it me or you now?
You go.
See, I want Gerrard, but...
You can't. The man didn't win it.
No, I didn't want Gerrard anyway. It's got to be Lampard.
Oh, you're a dick. You're a dick. I had him on my list. All right, you're going to go like that. Okay, so the player I'm going to pick is... I had the power and I let you choose. The player I'm going for is Luke Chadwick.
Yeah. Brilliant at Reading as well.
He was one of those players that had so much and was good, but then just disappeared.
Yeah.
He just disappeared, unfortunately for him. But yeah, I forgot we had him at Reading. He got sent off once for us, I think, as well, if I remember. I could be wrong.
Quite young at the time, but I remember seeing him play.
Okay, so we've got the last central midfielder you can have in your team, the greatest. Ryan, I'll let you go.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, you said that the other week you wanted him. He is a quality player. Go on then. Who's it for you then, Mr. Friday?
David Silva.
Have you heard that they're planning on building a statue?
Yeah, saw that.
Of him? So they should.
It's more acceptable than Jude Bellingham and his... he actually did something for the club over 10 years.
Please tell me you two have seen the interview of the owner.
Yeah.
Thank God. When we win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Okay.
In 3 or 4 years' time.
Okay. So a player I'm going to pick who went under everyone's radar, because you stole Frank Lampard, I had a backup because I knew someone might pick him, is Nathaniel Chalobah. He come on loan at Reading and he did win it because I checked.
Surely that can't count. Like, don't you have to play 5 games to get a medal?
He got a medal.
Yeah, I think he did play a few games.
Yeah, he played at least 5 because on the players of there was an all-time list of players that have got a medal, and he was on the list of players who got. If I'm wrong, then I don't care. It's more fun. So we're gonna go. What should we do next?
I'm just gonna say, Michael Carrick is very harsh to miss out there.
Yeah, see, I had him, but eras were getting.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Okay, so what should we go first? Mr. Friday, you choose. Do you want to go left wing, right wing, or striker?
Well, there's only one answer for left wing, so that one's too easy. Let's go striker.
No, I don't think there is one answer.
Yeah, there's only one.
So which one do you want to go with?
Striker.
Okay, so you get to choose them. Who's your striker?
It's a controversial one, but it's not controversial for me. Ruben Nistelrooy. His goals for games record, I think, is 150 games and 200.
Yeah, a ridiculous record.
220 games, 150 goals. His goals to game was ridiculous. So yeah, I'm putting Van Nistelrooy in there.
Ryan, are you seeing a sort of a theme here by Mr. Friday's picks? There's a sort of theme going on, isn't there?
Yeah. I am, yeah. At least he's got the best Premier League right back of all time.
Right, go on then, Brian. You choose your right winger.
Striker, innit?
Striker. I knew what I meant.
Striker.
We're in the wing.
See, now I'm in a very difficult position I've put myself in.
You have.
Because I didn't go with I didn't go with Vieira in midfield because obviously Thierry Henry.
I was going to say, go put Vieira up front.
But if I don't go with Henry, then I've got other more than just Ronaldo at left wing. Let's put it that way, because we
so
all know.
Let's name some of the great strikers that have ever won the Premier League. Okay, so we got Tevez.
I don't need to. There's two in my mind.
It's got to be Shearer, isn't it? Surely.
It's either.
He never won the Premier League.
It's either Shearer.
Yeah, he did.
Blackburn.
Yeah, he did. Blackburn. Yes.
Or Drogba.
Ooh.
It's either Shearer or Drogba. But I always say it. Shearer is the best Premier League striker of all time. So I'm sticking it with it. I said the other day I wanted Shearer, so I'm going with Shearer.
I want to Google.
You don't score 260 Premier League goals for no reason.
I want to Google something because there's a player that I've got, but there's another one that I want, and I want to make sure that if he did, okay, he did win it. So I'm debating whether to go with my heart or with the crap. So the crap, I have found that Jeremy Aliadier won the Premier League with Arsenal. But I've also just found that my idol when I was growing up, Michael Owen, has also won a Premier League title for Man United in the 2011 season. And it was at the same season when he scored against City in the 97th minute winner. I have to. I'm going Michael Owen. I have to, because he's my man. And if he ever wants to come on the pod, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I think I might cry all the way through it. But what a man he was. Right, go on then. So you said there's only one
left wing or right wing?
Yeah, go on. Brian, you pick. Left wing or right wing?
Well, we know his pick for left wing, so let's go right first.
Okay, then.
Like there's a debate.
There's definitely a debate.
Yeah, there is definitely a debate on this. You can have Iron Robin.
Count the medals, and then we'll talk. But no, go on, carry on.
Oh, I know who you're going for now. I thought it was one player, but now I've just realised who you're actually going for. Okay. So, Courtney, you go choose. Right wing.
Do you know what? Controversially, I am actually torn because although the obvious pick is Ronaldo, but I'm just thinking the way with the team that I have and the formation, I'm half tempted to pick Beckham purely because with someone like Van Nistelrooy and Ronaldo, they're both finishers, whereas Beckham is a provider. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that's... Well, I mean, the disrespect that would be to Ronaldo.
And can you have Beckham, though? Have you not got Schmeichel and Stam from that era already?
Oh, no. I'll screw myself. I'll find Ronaldo then.
Is he right winger?
Yeah, he could play both. I'll let him have either. See, that's who I thought your left winger was going to be.
Yeah, me too.
But now I know who your left winger is going to be. All right, so go on then, Ryan. Who's your right winger?
So I freaked myself up. Was Robert Perez right wing or was he left wing?
Left. Well, he's kind of number 10 left wing.
Yeah, he did a bit of both. He was just drifted all over the place.
Freddie Ljungberg was right wing.
That's my pick then.
I am Robin. Damien Duff. Joe Cole?
Always felt he was underrated, Damien Duff. Good player.
Yeah, I loved him. I thought he was quality. He did what he needed to do. He didn't have to do fancy. He didn't have to do anything. He just did what he needed to do. Okay, so the player I'm going for... I can't believe
I think I told you.
Who do you think it is? Right,
I think it's
Bebe or Gabriel Obertan.
Okay, Ryan?
I think it's Mark Albrighton.
No, Courtney was right. It's Obertan.
Obertan.
What? Bebe has been linked with Reading, I think, 3 times since he's left United.
Never gonna happen.
I really don't know. I really wish it wouldn't happen.
You're on for the strike force.
I am.
3 O's.
All right, go on then. We've got to give him it, haven't we? Are we going to give it to him first, just to be nice, or Ryan, do you want to steal it?
No,
Oh,
let him go
joking.
first.
Mr. Friday.
I don't actually know who it is. I can't think for the life of me.
I know who it is. Go on, you choose it.
It's just not clicking. It's been a long day.
The greatest Premier League winger of all time. The most decorated Premier League player in history. Yeah, he's got it. Ryan Giggs.
Got it.
No other answer. No.
Are you sure you don't want his brother?
What era? Because
it don't matter. He did it for 20 years.
Because he won it so many times. He won it in a signing.
Go on then, Ryan. Who is your left winger?
It's got to be the man that won it this year. Sadio Mane.
Surprised that no one said Salah.
I was thinking Salah for right, but
You got Sterling as well. That could be up there as well. Trying to think of any others that were decent. You could have put Balotelli in. I just realised as my striker could have been Balotelli. Why did I not? His only assist for City was the winning goal. Just legend. Okay, so my left winger is the greatest player. He's got nothing. Ryan Giggs can even lace up this bloke's boots. Telling you. Nathan Dyer.
Oh, yeah, didn't he?
He was on loan from Swansea.
wait, who did he win it with?
Leicester. He was on loan from Swansea. Were like, you can go out on loan, and he wins the Premier League. I don't care. That's one of the best.
You could have had Scott Sinclair, couldn't you?
Yeah, but I don't like him. I just don't like him. So yes. So Ryan, read through each team, and then we are going to pick a manager. I already know my manager.
Right. We'll start with Banter FC in the middle. We've got Adrian in goal. A back four of Simpson, Seagon, Lovren, and Kieran Richardson. Midfield three of Chadwick, Rodwell, and Chalobah. And a front three of Obertan, Owen, and Dyer.
I'm not going to lie. I don't think that will get into the bottom three. I think it'll be bottom of the Premier League if that actually happened.
Bad side, is it? I think it could compete. But
I think it'd be all right. I don't think it will end well. It's a bit like the Aston Villa team. So it looks all right on paper and just doesn't do anything. Go on then. Read out Mr. Friday's team. Man United FC.
So we've got Peter Schmeichel, the best Premier League right back of all time, Trent Alexander-Arnold. His words, not mine. Yap Stam, John Terry, Irwin, and midfield, Scholes, Makelele, and David Silva.
What a midfield.
And then
Sorry.
a front three of Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, and Giggs.
Hated it, mate.
God. Do you know what? I think no one picked Vidic. No one picked Rio Ferdinand. No one picked Ricardo Carvalho.
I wanted
Kante.
Well, no, I'm talking about defence.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about defence. I'm just thinking about centre backs. God, there's some big names there that missed out.
You picked Lovren.
I stick by my choice. I won't ever be told otherwise.
I mean, it is a direct quote, to be fair. So.
Exactly. He said he was the greatest defender in the world. Go on then, Ryan. Read your
Did he
team.
actually say the best, or didn't he say one of? Because
I think he said he was the best.
I thought he said he was one off because he got to the Champions League final.
I mean, either way, he was wrong. So it doesn't.
Yeah, that's all that matters, really.
Oh dear God! Right, go on, Ryan. Read out your team.
Right, so I've got David Seaman in goal. Back four, Neville, Company, Van Dijk, and Ashley Cole. Midfield three of Frank Lampard, Roy Keane, Yaya Toure. And then a front three of Lumberg, Mane, and Shearer.
God, that is a decent team.
We've missed out so many good players just throughout
So
the whole
many.
squad.
And I
Thierry
ruined.
Henry isn't even in there, but Michael Owen is.
He deserved it more.
Jack Rodwell is in there, and Dennis Bergkamp isn't. I know,
Oh,
slightly different
no.
position.
I
but
forgot about Bergkamp. I loved Bergkamp. Oh well, I'll stick by my team. If we had enough time to do, we have enough time to do a bench.
There's too many.
All right. So what we're gonna? So I'm making up the rules as we go along.
I think manager.
We'll do a manager, but we're going to do 3 players, any position, any era, anywhere you want. You can name on the bench. Okay, so it could be anyone. So first, we're going to pick a manager. We all know Mr. Friday. I'll let you go with this one. Who is the greatest Premier League manager to win the Premier
Jurgen Klopp, he's going to say.
It's actually quite hard.
I don't think it's difficult at all.
It's not. It's
League?
No.
Yeah, no.
I'd already started writing it before you even said it then.
There is no debate.
There's not. So Sir Alex is the winner. So you could have second. You could either have Roberto Mancini.
I'll let you go second.
Do I go
You said
with
you had it down already. So.
I do, but I'm debating whether to go for a banter manager or go for I've got a banter team. I might as well go with a banter manager.
The thing is, he's won the Premier League. There's not really such thing as a banter manager that's won the Premier League.
Right, I'm going to name off managers that I can think that have won it. So we've got Carlo Ancelotti. He won it once. You've got Mourinho, Mancini, Pep Guardiola, Klopp,
Kenny Dalglish.
Was he the Blackburn manager? Okay. I always got confused with that one. Claudio Ranieri.
Dilly ding, dilly dong.
I loved him. I absolutely loved him. So the manager I'm going for. Oh, do you know what? He will bring the best. I'm going for Pep Guardiola. Oh, Arsene Wenger as well. You could have him as well, But I'm not having him. I'm having Pep. I think if anyone can win a game with that team, he might have to spend £1 billion in the summer to redo the defence. But I'm going with Pep Guardiola.
If anyone can win a game with that team,
it's Pep.
No, Courtney's already picked him.
Yeah, because he won the league with Ji-sung Park and Anderson as well. It's like, how did you do it? I don't know. Reading can't pick a team with Gareth McCleary, and that makes it look good. Sorry to Gareth McCleary fans. Not really. Right, go on, Ryan. Who's your manager?
It's between 2. Do I go with Mourinho or Wenger? No, it's a no competition, really, isn't it? It's got to be Wenger.
Yeah, I think so.
He's won it more.
I think the issue with my brain is who made the biggest impact in British, apart from Sir Alex. It has to be Wenger.
Yeah.
The culture and everything he brought over, I think, at the time and everything was just...
All the fitness stuff as well, wasn't it? Like all the diets and stuff, that was all he was really on that.
One of the best. So we're going to have one... So you could pick any defender as one pick. You could pick any midfielder as your second pick. And you could pick any attacker as your third pick. Any winger or striker. I don't care.
They have to
they have to have won it.
Can it be from the same team as
It'll be whenever you want.
Okay, I'm going to predict a couple.
I can't because he hasn't won it.
Who were you thinking?
Adam Lafondra was going to be my striker. Purely for his record coming on as a sub.
Yeah, he did have a ridiculous record.
But no, obviously it has to be Solskjaer, who is the greatest impact sub of all time. Can't think of
many. You're going with Solskjaer.
Come on and scored 4 goals from the bench. So, yeah, Solskjaer is going to be my attacking sub.
I already written Rooney down for you because I thought you'd put him in there somewhere.
Fair enough. Yeah, do you know, it was hard. It was really hard to leave him out. But Van Nistelrooy was a finisher. So,
Go on then, Ryan. You choose your first attacker then.
Oh, it's such a tough choice between do I go Thierry Henry or Didier Drogba?
Oh, I'm not going to lie with you. Look, I'm Googling Premier League winners, right? And I have stumbled across some buttes that I didn't even realise. Go on, you choose. Who's your winner?
See, I've just said Drogba or Henry, completely disregarding Bergkamp as well.
neither of them are going to be happy on the bench.
No. I think I'm going to have to go with Henry.
He's got the pace, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing he can't do.
I saw here a little story. I could do a little one. I went to go and watch Arsenal versus Liverpool at Highbury. And I went, my mum was a massive Arsenal fan and my family are majority Arsenal fans. And my mum took me there because it was a couple of years left of Highbury before they left. And it was a game against Liverpool where Henry did nothing. I turned around to my mum who was sat next to me. I said, I don't get the hype around Henry. As soon as I said that, someone passed him on the halfway line and he's flicked it around Gerrard. And Gerrard just could not catch up and then went round Carragher. He went from his own halfway line on the left-hand side, run all the way through and just sliced it in the bottom corner. And I went, okay, yeah, I get it now. He didn't do anything. He doesn't close down. He doesn't have to pressure anyone. As soon as the ball touched his feet, I have never seen a player that, like him and Aguero, are the only players I've seen that frightened me when I watched the win. Jesus.
Obviously not seen much of Oviajaria then.
Puskas is even better. Robin Van Persie is on the list. I forgot about him.
So did I, to be honest.
Adam Johnson. I'm not picking him. All right, so the player... I might actually. The player that I would just tip off the banter team, wouldn't it? The player I'm picking is I have to pick him because of my love for him. And I'm not. And this is a fun fact about myself. He is the second autobiography I've ever read. Probably the only ever book I've ever read in my life, and that's Dennis Bergkamp. The love I have for that man is unreal. So, Mr. Friday, pick your midfielder.
From any era, anything,
whatever you want.
Oh,
Darren Gibson. Jesus. Hold on. How's PK? PK made 5 appearances for Man United in a season. Fair play.
Impact sub.
Oh, okay. I've just seen my midfielder.
I think I'm going to say Park Ji-sung for his energy. If you're losing a game and you need a bit of energy.
Underrated.
Like a Duracell, wouldn't it? He just.
Yeah.
Park Ji-sung for me.
Underrated, I think. One of the most underrated players. No. Ryan just texted me saying, you need to take Lescott in defence. No, I refuse. Okay, so Ryan, who's your midfielder?
Do you want to go first?
I could go. Are you
I'm still thinking.
Okay, so the player that I think was probably... I'm not bantering now. I actually like this player quite a lot. Gilberto Silva.
Yeah.
He was solid. I think he was a steal in that midfield. I rate him really highly. So yeah, Gilberto Silva for me. Hernan Crespo. God, I forgot about him. Diego Forlan.
See, in midfield now, I'm forgetting so many people, but I think.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to have to go with Michael Essien.
Oh, good shout.
Yeah. SEN. There's so many that just like have just slipped through my mind as well.
You got Nicky Butt that could be in there. John O'Shea.
Oh, I gotta say that. That's my defender.
Is it?
Left back, right back, centre back, and in goal if you need him. So yeah, gotta be.
I'm surprised you went with John O'Shea because there was Nemanja Vidic, Rio Ferdinand.
But they can't play left back, right back, or in goal. See, by having John O'Shea, you're covering the whole back line.
Oh, you already put him as Vidic?
I already put Vidic. I thought you was going Vidic.
No, he covers the whole back line. I'm thinking tactically.
That's a good one. I'll give you. That's a very good.
Left back goes down. I don't want Ferdinand there. So yeah.
That's our title. That's our title right there. John O'Shea is better defender than Vidic.
100%. I'm 100% putting that. Go on then. You choose next. Who's your defender?
Vidic. I didn't expect him to be available, so. But I was debating between, to start with, Van Dijk and Vidic.
Do I carry on with the banter?
Shall I write Joleon Lescott now?
No, definitely not him.
Micah Richards.
I forgot about him. No. So I'm either going to go for Chris Smalling. I'm scrolling while I'm talking to you as well at the same time. Emmanuel Petit only won it once. Very surprised with that. Nigel Winterburn. Nigel Winterburn.
Is that your choice?
Yeah. The man could do. I think he played every position at the back for Arsenal. And he had that fight with Paolo Di Canio as well, didn't he? When he would get Sheffield United, when Di Canio was about to punch him and he flinched like that. Okay, so we've gone that. Should we do a goalkeeper? Does anyone want to do a goalkeeper? I'm just showing.
O'Shea. That's job.
He does. Okay then. So today,
I'm saying now, if we take a goalkeeper, I'm just going to put it out there. The two that I would have to pick between would be Petr Cech and Edwin van der Sar.
All right, we're doing goalkeepers because you've just said two really good names. We're going to add a goalkeeper in there just as a backup, just in case one of our defenders will definitely get red carded. Loic Remy has a Premier League medal. He had that wonderful season, didn't he? And then just didn't do anything else. All right, Mr.
Went to
Friday.
QPR, didn't he?
If you have a backup goalkeeper, apart from John O'Shea, who would you have?
I guess I can't have Seaman because he's already in someone else's team.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be someone who's not been picked.
Oh, it's got to be Casper, isn't
it? Father, son.
Yeah.
You could have gone Van der Sar. De Gea.
I believe I didn't do that. Oh, God, don't talk to me about De Gea. But Van der Sar, yeah. I completely forgot about Van der Sar.
Do you want to go with Van der Sar? Because I haven't written it down yet.
Yeah. I'll change my mind. I'm going Van der Sar.
Disrespect to Casper. Go on then, Ryan. Who's your backup goalkeeper?
It's got to be Cech, hasn't it? There's so many like good keepers that have won the Premier League.
There is. I'm scrolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name a few that I've come across that I can tell you who have won it. So I'm surprised no one picked Eric Cantona.
Yeah, he was on my mind.
He was. Thomas Cusack has won it 3 times for Man United.
Roy Carroll.
Yeah, he's on the. I think he's got 1 or 2. Fabian Barthez has won it twice.
Tim Howard.
He's not on it yet. Joe Hart. I can't believe he won it.
Claudio Bravo.
There's not many goalkeepers that are popping up here. It's quite weird.
Adrian.
Steve Bold. Oh, he was a solid centre-back, wasn't he? All right, I already know who my goalkeeper is. My goalkeeper, and have fun typing this up when you write it, Kostal Pantilimon. He is my backup goalkeeper. So, yes. So, that is the end. What we're going to do in 2 seconds is Ryan is going to read out the manager and the full team and bench to each person. And then I'll tell you what happens next. Go, Ryan, go first.
What, am I doing me first? Or
I don't want you to do you, but I want you to read out your team.
Whole different website.
Yeah.
So manager is Wenger. Then we've got Seaman, Neville, Company, Van Dijk, Cole, Lampard, Keane, Yaya Toure, Lundberg, Shearer, Mane. And on the bench, we've got Cech, Vidic, Essien, and Thierry Henry. Then the other proper team, we've got Alex Ferguson as manager. Then we've got Peter Schmeichel in goal, Trent, Stam, Terry, Irwin, Scholes, Makelele, David Silva, Ronaldo, Van Nistelrooy, and Giggs. And on the bench, Van der Sar, John O'Shea, Ji-Sung Park, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. A whole Man United bench.
I'm not going to lie, that's a lot of a Man United, isn't it?
I can't think of a better impact sub than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And John O'Shea covers the whole back line.
Adam Lafondra.
And Van der Sar is he's never won the Premier League.
No.
And Van der Sar is one of the best.
I was going to pick him if he had won the Premier League, but yeah, unfortunately, Reading fell just short in that one season.
We could do one that says players that have never won the Premier League. We might use it. Don't take that, people. We might do that next or later on.
I'd have to pick Gerrard, and that pains me.
Have you seen that Amazon Prime, just quickly before you say my team, when he did an interview with Peter Crouch? And Peter Crouch goes to him, if you had to support Man United or Everton, who would you choose? And Gerrard just sat there and went, I can't. He goes, so what would you do? He goes, I wouldn't like football anymore. He just goes, I just wouldn't watch football anymore. All right, go on. Read out Banter FC.
So Pep Guardiola as manager, very fitting for that team. Then you've got Adrian, Simpson, Segon, Lovren, Richardson, Chadwick, Rodwell, Chalobah, Obertan, Owen, and Dyer. And on the bench, we've got Costello, Pantmillion, Winterborn, Gilberto Silva, and Dennis Bergkamp. So your best two players are your last two subs.
Yeah.
They're in the camp.
You know, with Ultimate Team, when you just sub off your players within 2 minutes of the draft just to get your rating up, to get the good players on. That's what Pep does. But yeah, so what we're going to do is on Wednesday, we're going to put this out on a poll on Twitter. And what we want is you guys to choose who has won the greatest Premier League team. Obviously, it's me. Oh, dear God.
If you get more than one vote, I am genuinely going to be upset.
I'm going to vote for myself. I can vote for myself, so it's fine.
If you get more than 2 votes, I'm going to say 2 because then someone else votes for you.
I just might sign up my partner to Twitter so I can just do it. But yeah, so on Wednesday, when you guys go check it out, it will be out there for you guys to vote who has got the greatest Premier League team of all time. Next week, we might have some more Reading FC news for you guys. Hopefully, we will have some more news. I know it's a little bit quiet at the moment, and I know we're just trying to. I don't know what they're doing, and they're not even posting it. They're just not even posting anything on social media anyway. The only thing we see is Mite or Ulisi posting it on Instagram, and everyone's got the microscope out trying to find a Jaria, which was quite funny to see. But he looks like he's training with the club. Interesting times ahead. Hopefully, by next week, Jaria would have signed or he would have gone somewhere else. Swift might be here, might not be here, apparently, according to the...
He'll be here.
So he will do...
100%.
Okay, so next season, Swift will be here. You say that. I say that now. You watch something happen.
He'll definitely be here next week. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. So he will definitely be here next week. But hopefully we have some more news for you guys.
Fixture list.
Yes.
It's out Friday, isn't it?
Fixture list. So what we're going to do for you guys is this Friday... Oh, go on.
League Cup draw tomorrow, who do you want? For me, my opinion is I genuinely couldn't care less because you can't go to the game anyway. So I think it would be very much destiny for us to get Oxford or Swindon away.
Is Barrow just been promoted to League Two?
Yes.
Is it Barrow?
It was Barrow and Harrogate, I think.
I want one of them two.
But we can't go to it. So
I don't care. I wouldn't go to it anyway, because then if Swindon and Oxford win, we might be able to play them. Hopefully.
Yeah, but all the first 4 rounds of the League Cup are going to be played in September, aren't they?
Let's hope McCleary signs for Oxford and does a weldie for him to get into the quarterfinals so we can bloody play him. But yeah, so what we will do this Friday, we're going to do the pod will be different this week. As I said before in a Twitter and Instagram post, the women's podcast is taking a break just so we can do our research. I listened to the pod and watched the pod, and I was extremely unhappy with myself. So I want to get more knowledge. I just want to dive into it. And then when we actually produce the content for you, it's not that we don't like women's football, it's we have no knowledge. So we just want to get more knowledge so that when we actually do a podcast, we can actually inform you instead of you trying to inform us. So that's going to take. So this Friday's pod's going to be a bit of a relaxed one when it comes out. But Sunday is when we're going to divulge into the fixtures. And we're going to get into it. We're going to see what we want. Talks are still going on that we can return to grounds by October the 1st. But there's no chanting, which will be good for the Upper West Stand because they don't do that anyway. But it'll be interesting to see what happens. We will point out which fixtures we want to go to the most and what we want to see. And we will see what goes on. And then we will try and predict where we're going to finish. I already know where I think we're going to finish. So
I think it's way too early to tell.
No, I'm going to say it now, and I'm going to keep that prediction to the end of the season. So that's how confident I'm in the team. I'll be a lot more confident than fans are because I think if we need to sell players more than we need to bring them in. And did you see the Twitter pictures of the 17-year-old? Is it Smith?
Imari Samuels.
Is it Samuels?
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to be a backup to Richards. Pretty cool.
I've been told he's a good player. I've never seen him play, but told he's a very good player.
Fun fact, he's never played an under-23s game. Which could be interesting.
Talking about...
He hadn't, had he?
No, I think he might have played 1 or 2. I think. I'm not 100% sure.
He hasn't played many, had he?
No, he hasn't played many.
Good signs as well. Reading have literally just tweeted that Yedom and Zhao back in full training.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about under 23s, you just said, who was it that messaged Joby McAnuff after the game against Lakes
Morion?
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, that was funny.
But yeah, no. So we will go into that. This Friday will be very relaxing. We will talk a little bit more F1 because it was an interesting weekend, if you like to sleep, this weekend for Formula 1. But we will talk more of that. We will talk all sort of things of what's going on. If there's any Reading news, we will talk about that. Any news in general during transfers for the Premier League or anyone, we will talk about that. But thank you ever so much for you guys for joining for another week. Thank you ever so much, Courtney, for coming on again. I know you're a very busy man. And I know you're taking your time out of your day to do this, and it's very much appreciated. I thank you ever so much.
No problem.
And we will see you guys next week. Bye.